up you guys? It's me your boy JD and welcome back to the channel. And for today's episode, ang pag-uusapan natin ay what's in my bag or my top 3 options when it comes to the outdoor court. Now before we begin, I'd like to invite you guys to please do subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you guys can stay updated. Now take note actually guys, some of the sneakers that's here on my top 3 list for outdoor sneakers, some of them are actually not featured within the channel, pero these are sneakers that I was able to cop within season 2, as in from February 2021 when we started with the first episode all the way until today. So with that, this is my number 3. So for number 3 on this list is actually the Adidas Dame 7. So for the Adidas Dame 7, the reason why I like it for an outdoor option is because number 1, it's a signature sneaker by one of my favorite players, si Damian Lillard. And then other than that, it has really good traction on an outdoor court, dusty court. It really has all of that elements that you'd want for an outdoor sneaker. Now, moving up to the cushioning setup, you do have light strike, so it's fairly well really for an outdoor sneaker. Kasi it's better than Bounce, I can definitely say, but it's definitely a little bit better than Boost also. So it's light strike, has that cushioning setup that you want. The only downside to that is that it bottoms out really quickly. So medyo mabilis mag-bottom out yung cushioning setup niya. But other than that, for an outdoor sneaker, the Dame 7 is very affordable. If you guys are interested in copying a pair, all you guys have to do is actually go to FB Marketplace and sobrang baba na ng prices niya today. Now, moving on to number 2 for my top 2 sneaker is actually PG4. I know meron ng PG5 ngayon guys na it's very affordable, but the PG4s, they drop to prices that's probably less than 2,000 pesos. So for me, if you're not choosy within the Paul George line, the Paul George 4 is still a solid good option. It has really good sizing, so it fits snug. Actually, it fits super snug. So my suggestion is either go up half a size or full size up ka. And then for the cushioning setup, you do have that full air strobel board. So the cushioning setup, you're pretty much covered. And then the radial traction pattern that you guys can see on the clip, guys, it really bites very, very well. The only downside to this, comparing it to the Dame 7, is that the Dame 7 is a little bit more durable. But for me, I would prefer to use this because the cushioning setup is more forgiving than the light strike. So again guys, the Paul George 4, sobrang drop in prices na siya. I know the Paul George 5s, or you can get them at the discounted prices now, but if you want a more discounted Paul George sneaker, the Paul George 4, all you guys have to do, again, like what I said, FB Marketplace guys, and then dun na siya. And of course, my number 1 option sa itong list na to is actually the Nike Renew Elevate. I actually copped this from Zalora, but you guys can actually cop this all over Facebook. Ang dami ng resellers for this sneaker. But again, yes, yung sa akin, I customized it. So si Grinch Customs yung gumawa niyan. Grinch Customs is actually the guy who does or who did yung kay 3D Ravenna. If you guys want to learn more, all you guys have to do is follow him on Facebook. He actually does a lot of solid deals. So he did this custom paint job on my Nike Renew Elevate. So it's really, really nice, as you guys can see on the clip. Now going back to the sneaker overall. So for the sneaker, the reason why I would prefer to use this on the outdoor court over the Dame 7 and the Paul George 4 and all my other sneakers within my season 2 collection. And the reason for that is actually because number 1, the cushioning setup is super well balanced. So it's not as bad or it's not as dense as the light strike, but then at the same time, you know, it's not as cushiony or as plush as that air strobel board that the Paul George 4 has. This is a well balanced sneaker. You do have a little bit of Renew here on the forefoot, and then you have this stack of like regular EVA, but it's really, really soft. I'm not sure if that's even still the Renew foam, but it does feel very, very good on the foot, and the impact protection is really great. The responsiveness is on the forefoot especially is really, really great. Now moving on to the traction pattern, this is what I really, really like. Number 1, it's very durable. It's more durable compared to the Paul George 4 and the Dame 7. Now at the same time, that bite really, really grips very well. It is a little bit of a dust collector, but then again, nasa Pinas naman tayo, so lahat ng courts dito medyo dust collector. So if you guys are wondering why I never mentioned dust within my performance review, that's the reason why, because we are here in the Philippines. So yeah, so moving on towards this sneaker, overall, if you are looking for a really great outdoor option and a very, very supportive shoe as well, the Nike Renew Elevate is a really, really great outdoor option. If you guys are interested in copying a pair, I think Zalora still has it. I think Lazada also has it. But then at the same time, like what I said, type nyo lang sa search bar sa Facebook, Nike Renew Elevate, you'll find a lot of solid deals. And with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this content, I'll be doing an indoor version for next week's episode. And if you guys want to see that episode, all you guys have to do is actually subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you guys can stay updated once that episode is already uploaded. Anyways, guys, this was your boy JD. All the cases are going up. So please be vigilant, maging careful tayo. Let's practice proper hygiene. If you're not feeling well already, please make sure to stay isolated. Anyways, guys, I'll see you on the next episode.